So through natural progression of the game, you'll eventually come to a point where you have like your own room and you can interact with animals. You can pet them, you can collect, feathers and whatnot from them. Now, let me get rid of this here. This is not to explain to you how it works, like fully. It's just to kind of just give you a snippet as to what you can expect in the game. And it's actually really, really neat. I'm trying to get over here. You're getting a little goosey there. We all know you want some of them treats there. And again, the graphics are just, really nice. Just the whole experience is just really cool. Making your own potions, growing your own plants. So this is about the size of one of the areas that you have. And again, through natural progression, what will end up happening is you'll get a room that expands, and I'll show you that in a moment. This is about as far as you can go. That little rock hill there, that's sort of like an invisible wall, just so you can get a little bit of a scope as to how big it is. You can go in the water, but your animals will generally stay here. You can go ahead and, like I captured some of these things here, but I've reached my species limit. I thought I had to sell them in order to unlock more species that I can keep. Obviously, that's going to happen as I just, again, go through the game. So yeah, it's just really, really neat. And there's a timer, like 22 minutes, then I'll be able to come back and get some more hair or claws or whatever it is that they give me. This is me going back into my room. So this is your room. This is where you can customize the look of it. You could change the floor. Let's just keep it simple. It's like The Sims. Okay, just to keep it really, really simple, it's like The Sims. Say I picked up some stuff here. Now, naturally, there's a little magic cloud. It's going to automatically rain on the plant, and I can come back in 15 minutes game time. I can talk to him. He's my little keeper. I don't have anything growing in this small planter at the moment. If I had some gear that needed to be identified, I would come here, loom to enchant my gear. And then up here, this happened just in the last hour. So this was just like a regular wall, and out of nowhere, this like thing just built into the wall. Do you know what I mean? Like it just magically expanded, like a weird, fantasy movie that you would see, and then boom, all of a sudden I'm here. And now the species that I wasn't able to put, I'm able to put here, which brings me to the, the flying mount. So what's interesting about the flying mount, which is high wing there, is you can place her here and still like use her. Do you know what I mean? Like I'll show you that in a minute. And because I have the deluxe, I think I ended up getting a gothic-y, looking animal or whatever. You gonna give me some feathers? There we go. So you get the white one, I can't speak. You'd think I was having a seizure there. I'm allowed to joke about that. I've had one before. That's with the deluxe, I believe. But that one's just part of the story progression again. Again, we can target if we want. So you get the white and the black one when you just do the story in general. Again, that weird bony looking thing, I believe, is the deluxe. I just wanted to show you this, that there's a lot of water here, but don't let that get it twisted. Because those birds, these hippogriffs, which are like an eagle in the front, but a horse in the back, say they'll fly around, do their thing. It's just really cool to watch them in action, really. So when we go to gear, so like, this is, how you can get around on the broom, and, there's different looks to the broom. You can buy different brooms. You get different skins, if you will. You can enchant them to make them go quicker. Here's your flying mounts, right? So I can click on it. As you can see, the white one. I can select the black one. They all have their own name. Then this is the sepulchria. That bony ass looking thing. So yeah, I just wanted to show you me interacting with the animals. And then, of course, I am going to go somewhere here. You just got to bear with me. Really, really quick. And we're just going to go for a little flight. Nothing too exciting. Nothing overly exciting, but a little bit exciting. Just to kind of show you the whole thing about it. I'm not going to bother doing the broom because I've already done videos on that. And that's just the fast travel point, that thing talking to me. It's kind of creepy. I like it.
There? Can you help me?
No, you've already asked me that earlier. Ain't helping shit. So L1, circle is the broom. Triangle is your animal. It comes out of the bag, as you saw. And that bag is how you actually capture animals. So on the ground, we can gallop. We can hold to gallop. Or we can push down on the left analog stick to always have it on gallop. And then we hit X. And then we're flying. This is just normal flight with no buttons, nothing. And if I push down on R2, the right trigger button, she will move faster. And yes, it's absolutely much quicker than the broom. And the game renders in the graphics on, at least on fidelity with ray tracing, quite beautifully.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Yeah, never mind the Merlin trial. So it's just very nice. Little leg twitch. Not a big deal. What I am going to do is skip time. Because during the daytime, you could see... Actually, I could almost see better there. Because it's actually not raining. There we go. That should be good. Key word is should. And I'm going to go and capture some beasts and show you that you can sell them to actually make some, yeah, some decent money. You just run around, boom, boom, grab the beasts. When you look at your map here, and you're on the actual world map, you'll see these beast areas, like where the beasts can be hiding. You might have to zoom in a bit more to get, yeah, like see like the hippogriff den, for example. This one is a giant purple toad. So if you're looking for like specific beasts, well, then you'll have to look at these different things here. Maybe we'll check one out here really quick. I say quick, nothing quick ever happens with me. You know what? Let's fly over to this one. A jobber. Slobber jobber. Slobber knocker. Whatever. That wrestling term they use. Don't ask. Alright. Holding down the trigger button. Hoping for the sun to come up a little bit more. You get that dramatic music. Yeah, it's pretty damn wild, I'm gonna tell you that. Again, I've said it 1,000 times, natural progression, just following those quests with the big yellow badge. There's really nothing special about it. There's no trick. Just play the game, literally. Just play the game. There's no guide or anything fancy that you need to learn. It'll just come naturally.
Levioso.
Now, these ones you got to do Levioso. See, you grab the bag, you open it, Now that one, I did Levioso. And the reason I did that is because these birds are a little goosey. They get a little wild. They might want to fly off. And this is a part of your spells, by the way. So the brush, to brush them. This looks like shit, but it's called Beast Feed, and you never run out of it. It's unlimited. And then there's your nab sack. There you go. You just suck them in the bag, kind of like Ghostbuster style. It's really neat. Most of them, you just walk up to them and you're like, get over here. But again, like I said, with some species, depending, they might be a little bit like, hey, hey, hey. So I do Levioso. I sort of freeze them. I pull them in. And then from there, you are able to sell them. Or bring them back home, like I said, and release them, like I showed you there with the R1 button to manage. And you just plop them on the ground. Yeah, you don't want to shoot the birds. That's okay. Whatever. They won't remember.
I mean you no harm.
Yeah, I mean you no harm after I just zapped your ass 6 ways from Sunday. And then I believe it's here, the Brood and Peck. At this little area, you'll become real familiar with it. The Hogsmeade, whatever it's called there. What's the area? Yeah, the Hogsmeade area next to the castle. So I'm going to put a waypoint there. We're going to fast travel there. And that's pretty much it.
Cozy than Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade. What did I call it? I think I called it Hogsmeade. If I didn't, well, too fucking bad. I don't really care.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toe dye.
So this, to me, is kind of a quick way to get stuff, because like gold or whatever it's called, because you're guaranteed to go to those nests and get something. Otherwise, you could sell gear for like 90 to 200. I don't know. I feel like if you just need a quick 1,000 gold or whatever, this might be a quick way of doing it. That's all I'm saying. This one actually kind of looks cool. I might take it back with me. When it comes to these, I already have some, but I couldn't place more because it said my limit was reached. And then I'll end the...
I'll not mind seeing you here again.
Yeah,
Consider
I bet.
yourself welcome.
That's what you said 5 minutes ago. But thanks. All right. World map. No. Hogwarts map. There we go. Go to that funky moon. Secret room. Bada boom, bada bing. Over here. Room of requirement. Travel to that. That's like your little headquarters. Your room, like I said, that you could fully customize. Like, you have no idea how much you can custom. Like, you don't even know the half of it. You really don't. Manage beasts. See? Add to the... because we already have, a beast in here. Does that make sense? So, because we already have him as one of the 4 species allowed, we could just keep plopping him. Actually, 4 might always be the max. I don't know. You can have a total of 12 so that you can kind of... farm, if you will, the different feathers or whatever that you might need. You can see the different colors. There's the blue one. There's the green one. You're not hungry? There we go. All right. Where's my shit? Where is it? Really? Just gonna leave me hanging like that? I should sell you. Back at the pawn shop. Jobber and all, 13 minutes. And it is per creature. So, I mean, maybe the bird doesn't love me enough? I don't know. There we go. Didn't love me enough. Now it does. Whoa. All right. I think that will be it for now, because I want to go do some other stuff. But yeah, your home is pretty crazy. Let's just leave it at that. Maybe I'll make another video on it someday on how much you can actually change this room. But it's it's something else. Like this wasn't here in the beginning. This got all added automatically. You can get rid of all the furniture if you want. You could put stuff up on the walls, paintings, get rid of them. The lights, like there's just so much. And again, as you put your mind to it and you progress through the story for the millionth time, your room just keeps magically getting bigger and bigger. You know what I'm saying? The more you try, just keeps getting bigger.
Deek has marked the area on your map.
Okay, that's good. Anyways, that's it for me for now. If you liked the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. It does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm. And if you didn't like it, well, that's too bad. Go ahead and give it a thumbs down. I'll bend it in half, twist it, make sure when you wake up in the morning, this is what you end up looking like.
What did you need me to do?
If you want to subscribe, great. If not, whatever. Thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. And maybe, just maybe, I'll see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.